college. Classic. Did you say college classic competition? Sure you did. Septuagint with Apocrypha Exodus 19. And the Lord spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, who brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods beside me. This is Mount Sinai. This Sinai. Thou shalt not make to thyself an idol, nor likeness of anything, whatever things are in the heaven above, and whatever are in the earth beneath, and whatever are in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down to them nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God, jealous God, recompensing the sins of the fathers upon the children, to the third and fourth generations, to them that hate me. And bestowing mercy on them that love me, to thousands of them, and on them that keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. This is the second commandment. That's pretty good, huh? For the Lord thy God will not requite or acquit him that takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and shalt perform all thy work. But on the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. On it thou shalt do no work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy servant, nor thy maidservant, thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any cattle of thine, nor the stranger that sojourns with thee. For in the 6 days the Lord made the heaven and the earth, and the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the seventh day and hallowed it. We don't honor that no more here. I remember when we used to back in the 70s. The stores would be closed on Sunday. They'd only have a market or a special place open. Everything was closed. I know when I first moved into Hemet, it was that way. Honor thy father and thy mother, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest live long on the good land which the Lord thy God gives thee. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, nor his field, nor his servant, nor his maid, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor any of his cattle, nor whatever belongs to thy neighbor. That's it. And all the people perceived the thundering and the flashes and the voice of the trumpet and the mountain smoking, and all the people feared and stood afar off and said to Moses, Speak thou to us, and let not God speak to us, lest we die. And Moses says to them, Be of good courage, for God has come to you to try you, that his fear may be among you, that you sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses went into the darkness where God was. And the Lord said to Moses, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and thou shalt report it to the children of Israel. You have seen that I have spoken to you from heaven. You shall not make to yourselves gods of silver, gods of gold. You shall not make to yourselves. You shall make to me an altar of earth. For what? For what? You shall make to me altar of earth, and upon it ye shall sacrifice your whole burnt offerings, and your peace offerings, and your sheep and your calves, in every place where I shall record my name. I will come to thee and bless thee, and if thou wilt make to me an altar of stones, thou shalt not build them hewn stones. For thou hast lifted up thy tool upon them, and they are defiled. Thou shalt not go up to my altar by steps, that thou mayest not uncover thy nakedness upon it. This is College Classic Campus. It's good morning. God bless you. This is the word of God, the gospel, the fruit. Amen.